Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessie with Southern Fried Sushi Gal. Today I am making protein pancakes and hard-boiled eggs for breakfast with Hoisin stir-fry bowls for lunch. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start off with the protein pancakes. We've got eggs, butter, vanilla extract, cinnamon, baking powder, salt, flour, protein powder, sugar, and almond milk. So we're going to use to make our pancakes. Alright, so first things first, we're going to put a cup and a half of this all-purpose flour into the bowl. It's 1 cup. Then a half a cup. Next, I'm going to do 2 scoops of protein powder. We use vanilla. You can just use any flavor that you'd like to use, but that's what we had on hand, and it make the pancakes taste pretty yummy. Alright, so next we're going to add 3½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, get the rest of it out, 1 tablespoon of white sugar, and then we're going to mix all those dry ingredients together. Oh wait, sorry, no, first, can't forget the cinnamon, sorry. So I don't measure the cinnamon, I just put in to taste. I like a lot of cinnamon in my pancakes. And so now we're going to mix all those dry ingredients together. Alright, so now what we're doing is we're making a well in the middle of the dry ingredients in order to put our wet ingredients in the middle. This is not necessary. You can just put them on top and fold them in if you want to. Also, I do recommend if you make the well, make it bigger. I did not make this well big enough. So now we're going to pour in 1 1/4 cups of almond milk. Gonna crack in an egg. 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're gonna give that a good stir, get it all mixed up until the batter is the right consistency. So as I was mixing this, after it got pretty good and mixed, I realized that the batter was a little bit too thick for me. I like my pancake batter to be a little bit runny. So once I had it good and mixed and realized that it was going to stay at that very thick consistency, I decided to go ahead and pull out some more of that vanilla almond milk and add 1/2 cup more of almond milk. So that came out to 1 3/4 cup of milk altogether. So I gave that a good stir. Got all that mixed together. So that was more the consistency that I like. Alright, so then I pulled out my griddle. You don't have to use a griddle, you can just use a pan. I like to use my griddle when I am making pancakes for the week. I don't just pull it out for every breakfast because that's a little bit too much. So poured some of the batter on there. Alright, and then I go to flip them. I flip them too early. Just so you know, you probably need to let them sit a little bit longer. And I'm not a very good flipper, even when I let them sit for long enough, so. Alright, I'm gonna pull these off, and I'm not gonna show you me making all of them because that would be way too long, but this is how many it made. Made a really good stack. I think it was like 20 pancakes it made, something like that. Right next is the Hoisin stir-fry bowls. I made for mine and my husband's lunch. So we've got some ground turkey a pound of it. We have some green onion, some shredded carrots, some diced multicolored bell peppers, 8 ounces of baby bella mushrooms, sesame ginger dressing, peanut butter powder, hoisin sauce, soy sauce, sesame oil, ginger, and garlic. And that is fresh ginger. It's just in the squeezy bottle for the refrigerator. I'm also going to be making some jasmine rice in my rice cooker to go with the stir fry. So I made 2 cups of rice. Put that in my rice cooker. And I put in 3 cups of water. I love my rice cooker. It's probably my favorite thing that I own. If you're not very good at making rice, you should get a rice cooker. Or even if you're good at it, it's just a really nice thing to have. At least to me. We love rice. Alright, so I got my big pan out and I'm going to spray it with a little bit of cooking spray. And I'm putting in 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. And then 3 teaspoons of ginger. As you can see, the garlic's starting to pop. Pan's getting nice and hot. Alright, so I'm going to get all that stirred together. And you're just going to cook all that until the garlic starts to soften. So now that the garlic is kind of softened, I'm going to add in the pound of ground turkey. And get all that broken up, mixed in with the ginger and the garlic. Alright, so now that that's cooked, we're going to add in the 8 ounces of the diced baby bella mushrooms. Give that a good stirring, and you're going to let that cook for about 5 minutes so the mushroom begins to wilt. Alright, now that the mushrooms are cooked down, we're going to add in 2 cups of shredded carrots, 1.5 cups of diced up multicolored bell peppers, and then we're adding in, I mixed the hoisin sauce, the sesame oil, and the soy sauce together. And I put all that on there. And then you stir, you're going to give it a good stir. So everything gets coated. And you're going to cook it, you're just going to let it warm through. You don't want, you can just let everything get softer, but we left our vegetables a little bit crunchy. Alright, so instead of the sauce that's that's in the recipe that I linked for this, I instead used 2 tablespoons of Newman's Own sesame ginger dressing. I love that dressing. And then I also added to each one of those cups a 1/2 tablespoon of powdered peanut butter. So this makes kind of like a spicy ginger peanut sauce, but it's a little bit low in calories. I think like the ginger dressing is only 35 calories for the 2 tablespoons, and I can't remember what powdered peanut butter is, but it was a lot less complicated than mixing up the sauce from the recipe, though I'm sure the sauce from the recipe is really, really good. This is just what I decided to do with what I had on hand. A bit easier. Powdered peanut butter did not want to go into my measuring spoon, and it did not want to come out of the measuring spoon. Alright, so once I had all that, I just put the lids on them and shook them each individually up so they'd be mixed together. Alright, so those are my meal prep containers where I'm going to put all of our lunch stuff. So I just filled up the smaller part with the rice and the bigger part with the meat and vegetable mixture. Also not shown is that I sprinkled green onion on top, and when we eat it, we'll drizzle that sauce on top of it. Alright, next I'm going to make passion fruit green tea. This is something that I like to drink at Starbucks, but it's cheaper to make at home. So we're just gonna boil a pot of water, and once that's done, I'm gonna pour it into my pitcher and put in one of my iced passion fruit tea bags. And then while that's steeping, I got another pot of water on the stove, got that boiling, pulled that off, and I put in 2 bags of the Lipton iced green tea. And then once that was steeped well enough, I poured it in the pitcher with the passion fruit tea, and then I poured that whole mixture into this right here. So that's how much it makes in the container, and then I fill up the rest with water so it's not as concentrated. This is something we'll drink all week. All right, lastly, I just made 11 boiled eggs. I just put the 11 eggs in cold water, then put them on the stove, turned that on high. And once the water was boiling, I boiled them for about 12 minutes, and I put them in the sink, of course, ran cold water on them, and kept running on there until the eggs were nice and cold so they'd stop cooking. And then there they are. And that was our meal prep for the week to make things just a little bit easier. Anyway, so I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Hope you enjoyed meal prepping with me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, and comment below on anything else you'd like to see. Thank you.